This is Engineer Light. This is sexual assault and battery. This is the people of the state surrounding monitoring. This is a demon. Look at the shadows. And then this is Hazelwood, who's going to prison.
We don't have time for this.
This is the demon. What do you want and why are you touching me? This is a battery. This is the third battery that they conducted at this bus stop. You touched my sleeping bag. Why are you guys always lying after you put your hands on me?
Your sleeping bag, not you.
That's attached to my person. Why are you touching me? What do you want, Hazelwood?
I want you to leave.
Why? I'm on public property. Why are you harassing me again?
You're not allowed to do that anymore.
Says who?
Says the city. You're not allowed to camp.
Where is the city?
What do you mean, where's the city?
Where is the city? It is currently where you're lying. Where you're going? You're going through. You came to conduct a harass. You know you're going to prison, right? That's why you're engaging in this desperate act. It's 3:15 in the morning, and this is the demon. This is the agency engaging in that pattern of conduct. While I am at, first of all, this is the pattern of conduct. These are demons that are going to prison. This is a sexual assault and battery offense by a demon that's engaged in molesting and stalking while wearing a gun, and has engaged in what is repeatedly using criminal summoning to harass and obstruct justice. He is going to federal prison. But second of all, we're going to analyze. I'm on the bus stop, and where are you at? What is going on? I'm on the sidewalk on the at the bus stop. This is the entity engaged in that P.O.C. This is Hazelwood, who engaged in what is attempted kidnapping at the TEPOC professional building, and doing so also while I was on the sidewalk there, and also engaging in what is harassment with Vivanco, who's going to federal prison, committing kidnapping at the hometown barbershop, 405 North Euclid Avenue. Centos is gang stalking, crossing path, and it is currently 3:16 a.m. And he engages in what is committing a kidnapping. Hazelwood, is there a reason why you are bothering me? What? Why are you walking away? What do you want? I need you to state it on video. I'm on public property. What else do you want? I'm not leaving on public property, and you don't have the authority to continuously harass me. What else? What else? This is a demon who is, this is aggression. You're analyzing the stalker, and this is demonic, but you're also going to prosecute their psychopathic pacing. They were just monitoring with the police. These are the demons that are going to prison. This is vehicle 1106. And he does commit a battery. That's how I woke up. Nothing else to say? No law or anything? Hello? Excuse me? It's not about sticking in my head. It's about whether you have authority under the law. I'm on the sidewalk on public property. What is the law? I am on the sidewalk. I am. This is not camping. And first and second of all, I'm on the sidewalk. But go ahead. Are you writing a citation? You're going to prison anyway, so go ahead. Is there anything else? Because I'm going back to sleep. Huh? Yeah, I am, and I've been doing that, and I'm going to prosecute you. You're going to prison, and I'm going back to sleep. What else do you want? Because you're desperate. You already know you're going to prison, so you're engaged in that, and that's also why you're going to federal prison. The entity commits murder under these desperate circumstances. And that's why you're blatantly engaging what is harassment under these circumstances where you don't even have in their alternate universe where they exercise authority fictitiously, all right, maliciously while they're gang stalking. He doesn't even have in those circumstances authority under the law. And they're blatantly gang stalking. Hazelwood is severely mentally ill. This is a demon-possessed person, and this is psychopathic. This is the agency. I want to be clear. Mike LORENZ is indeed mentally ill. He's a sex offender, and so is Hazelwood. These are demons engaging in the pattern of conduct. That's light activity while a demon is engaging in what is aggressive behavior, monitoring, with the people that say crossing path, crossing path, crossing path, crossing path. That's the agency's P.O.C. It is currently 3:19 a.m. And this is Owens. These are the same demons engaging in criminal summoning, attempted kidnapping at the DeBoer Professional Building, ongoing harassment at the 7-Eleven. And this is at public property. So this is just monitoring. P.O.C. This is Owens, right? That is Owens. This is P.O.C. This is P.O.C. This is all audible activity. Do you guys want to explain? Because I've already explained you don't have a. So is there another reason why you want to give while you're harassing right now? Yeah, this you are. I'm on public property right now. And yeah, and you guys have been engaging with keeping me under surveillance while I remain on public property. Why are you harassing me now? I'm going back to sleep. I can't hear you.
It's not in our budget to keep surveillance on you.
I don't think you're speaking for the city that's engaging in surveillance using the county vehicles to engage in what is criminal monitoring. This is demonic. And it's also criminal activity by the police department who are engaging in that with the people of the state who are engaging in the same psychopathic pacing. P.O.C. And they're doing this while I remain at the bus stop. This is, again, Tracy Banks is going to prison, and so is Jason Isaac Fields. So is Mike LORENZ for the pattern of conduct by this agency and the individual demons, the corrupt, they're not police officers, but the state actors are what they represent, that are engaging in this form of the pattern of conduct by exercising fictitious authority under the law when they're engaged in criminal surveillance. This is P.O.C. Remember L. Edwards and J. Sandoval? You have D. Rodriguez, you have C. Gerber, and also you have what is A. Ornalis. They're all engaging in what is this, again, they're all monitoring together. This is where the fake sun rises. This is an iteration of what is stalking with like the spotlight on me and what is the engineered environment. This is the demon possessed engaging in that with those that are bearing weapons in these police vehicles, engaging in the same pattern of conduct. This is a molestation, doing it while you are engaging in what is a threat to commit kidnapping upon that criminal pattern of conduct, and they're blatantly doing it while I'm on public property, right? They're engaged in that pattern of conduct, however. Just want to be clear on that. And these are the two same clowns that I've documented engaging in the pattern of conduct while wearing these police uniforms, and they're both going to prison. Just want to be clear. And Mike LORENZ is going to prison for the pattern of conduct by this agency that's engaging in criminal surveillance, stalking by the helicopter, stalking in police uniforms and in vehicles. And they're sharing the pattern of conduct. For example, when I'm documenting the Fontana Police Department engaging in the same pattern of conduct. This is P.O.C. And this is Hazelwood and Owens. They are both going to federal prison, and this is demon possession. It's 3:22 a.m. Owens is operating vehicle 1108. And that's activity creation as he walks to the vehicle and walks back. This is pacing while they're monitoring, and so is this. This is pacing on Euclid Avenue. P.O.C. I do want to document, that's the entity crossing path, light activity. I do want to document, this is the second time the entity is engaged in what is interrupting my sleep. Another state actor, because these are all state actors, engages in the same conduct, a battery, in order to wake me up, interfering with my sleep right here, to ask me a stupid question. Okay, the entity is engaging in what is interruption of my sleep while I'm here at the bus stop, and the entity is doing this by the Ontario Police Department engaging in the same purpose. I just want to be clear. Just want to document that. This demon parks on the side of the curb. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and this demon's engaging in a battery, touching my leg in order to wake me up. This demon engages in a battery, touches on my head in order to wake me up, and this is the actual objective while they already know that they don't have authority under the law. This is harassment, and these are the things that they're engaging in while they're engaging in what are actually petty goals, all right? But I just want to be clear, they're going to prison for it based on the unlawful threat to American citizens. Bearing guns, turning on your sirens, running somebody over in the middle of the street. This is what LAPD did while they're gang stalking. Wearing guns, representing law enforcement agencies when you're engaging in the criminal pattern of conduct. When you're engaging in what is blatantly harassing, you're on public property. This is nothing other than engaging in the P.O.C. and also the objective. They're doing the same thing that the people of the state are doing earlier tonight, harassing me by committing a battery in order to interrupt my sleep, asking me, what do you want? And this third party was just like, they're monitoring. But speaking of something, I just want to know, do you know where a Chase Bank is? This demon was well, at least there was a third party in the vehicle here, because he was not necessarily operating the vehicle, but you have a stopped vehicle 1 o'clock in the morning, and this third party that's feigning as though he was operating this vehicle, he stops on the side of the road to wake somebody up that sleep at the bus stop to ask me if there's a Chase Bank. The purpose of it was the entity to wake me up, and that's what they're doing as well. I just want to make sure I document that. It's 3:25 a.m. Alrighty, it is 3:27 a.m. and the demon possessed. This is the entity that doesn't have authority under the law, that's engaged in gang stalking and is aware of all the evidence that's published on the internet in order to prosecute them, and have already lost in what is the endeavor to conduct what is the murder contract while they've been engaged in criminal surveillance for a term of years and are still gang stalking. This is relevant to how I'm going to prosecute the people and the entity that's acting directly, and engage in what is remaining silent, not stating a word after it's blatantly clear. First of all, you don't have authority. They literally don't have authority under the law. Unfortunately, even if I were stealing something from Chevron, I'm still going to prosecute for gang stalking, and the entity doesn't have authority. They're engaging in what is criminal activity, but the entity's engaging in that while they're blatantly targeting me while I'm on public property, and they're remaining silent, just being quiet, and while they're monitoring and engaging in what is stalling, and it's the P.O.C. But I just want to be clear, the entity that doesn't have any authority in the law, they're just engaging in what is harassment, just sitting here, walking back and forth, keeping light on you, monitoring as a demon, and doing so while they are engaging in what is basically trying to maintain what is the elements of monitoring, while they're doing so as a basically it's nothing other than what is harassment by a so-called police department that you're engaged. That don't, you're going to listen to what he's stating, but you're not, because all he's doing is monitoring. All right. Do we have something to say? Yeah.
All right, I need you to get out of your sleeping bag.
For what?
Huh?
For what?
You're under arrest
For what?
for camping.
Camping under what, the municipal code?
5-23.03A.
That's the municipal code, right?
Yep.
All right. So do you know we're camping?
I'm not going to go through this with you like we go through it every single time. I just told you you're under arrest. I need you to get out of your
Oh,
sleeping
okay. And this is at 3:28 a.m. at the bus stop under the municipal code. Okay, and this is Owens and Hazelwood, right?
Yep.
This is P.O.C. and this is kidnapping by the entity that's engaged in that with the people of the state. P.O.C.
bag. You want to set everything down, or do you want me to take you out of your sleeping bag?
No, I'm gonna get out of the sleeping bag. You're about to commit kidnapping, right?
Yep.
All right. He's admitting to engaging in kidnapping as well while they're engaged in that at the bus stop. This is P.O.C. Alrighty, what else?
So just leave everything there and just go ahead and stand up. Stand up and then turn around.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna keep my phone recording.
Stand behind your back.
Alright, the entity is conducting a kidnapping by Hazelwood and Owens while they're monitoring, and doing so while I am on public property at the same bus stop. This is P.O.C. F Street in Euclid. Alrighty, this is an ongoing battery while he's touching my person, and an unlawful search, sexual assault and battery, and while they're monitoring. This is all activity creation as well, simultaneous.